Tekkit video with me, and today I don't know how long this video is going to be. It might run for really long or it might stay really short, but we're going to look at more equivalent exchange items. And equivalent exchange items, well, equivalent exchange is a mod in Tekkit, and that includes everything from all the rings and these energy collectors and condensers and tablets and philosopher's stones and Klein stars and all that kind of stuff. And it is, for right now, the sole reason why Tekkit is in 1.2.5, but it's also the sole reason that makes it Tekkit, in my opinion, because, like, for example, Feed the Beast. It has almost the same mods in it. I know I'm going to get a lot of controversy over that, but it has a lot, like 3/4 of the mods in there are in Tekkit, and then it's just lacking a good equivalent exchange. And so the regular equivalent exchange is like the best mod out there, hands down, in my opinion. So, just going over, as I had a few questions about this, going over what the heck this thing is on the roof, because nobody knew what that is. They're like, oh, is it a person thing? What is it? So this is an energy condenser. And so basically you can put whatever you want to make up here. Right now I'm making dark matter. And it will slowly turn everything, it will slowly create that, and you can put items in to turn into. So for example, marble's worth 1 EMC, so I put 1 in, and it goes up 1 and 1. And then these energy collectors, they take energy from light, and they slowly put it in there. So that's why it's constantly going up, is because I have these like bunch of energy collectors hooked in there, so it's going up pretty fast. So that's what it's doing right now, and that's what it is. So these little black things, like obsidian type things, I also had a question about from somebody. These are antimatter relays, and basically they have a few uses, but the main one is to be able to add more of the energy collectors to one condenser. Because if you think about it, there's only 6 sides to the condenser, so you can only really fit 6 of that collectors on it, basically, and you can only fit like 5 even or something without, if you want to be able to access it, basically. So these allow you to put, you can attach an energy collector to the antimatter relay, and the relay will bring it into the condenser. It's a lot of different things. Collectors, energy condensers, antimatter relays. Big mouthful. So, that's what's going on right now, and you can even give it lights. Like, it doesn't have to be solar light, like the solar panels. You can even place, like, jack-o'-lanterns and glowstone on top, which is what's on here, and that'll provide light. But it either has light or it doesn't, so you can't just, like, keep adding light and it'll do more. It either has it or it doesn't. So I'm going to craft another one of the energy collectors right now. I have all the materials, and they're pretty expensive. I mean, they're not that bad. They're pretty expensive. It requires a block of diamond and 6 glowstone. And it also requires 1 furnace and 1 piece of glass. And that is an energy collector. That's a regular one. There are different tiers, but that's really the one you need to make. And so it's very expensive, 82,000 EMC, but it pays for itself eventually. Especially if you have like a server that's running 24/7 and you just leave one of these on, you can get like forever. If you come back in a few days, you'll have a lot. So if we place another one, let's place it down right here, and let's make sure it's getting light from the other jack-o'-lanterns. Yes, it is. Okay, so now it should be going up even faster, if you notice. So we're getting tons of EMC now. Let me just put that out there, brag to the world. And so to demonstrate a point, if you have like a farm or something, you can even get EMC from condensing almost anything, really. Most things have EMC value except for things from some of the mods. So like pipes, I think, don't have it. But like sticky resin does, so it works with some of the mods, just not some of the others. So basically anything in vanilla Minecraft plus 1 or 2 or 3 of the big mods, it'll work. So that's really what I wanted to do right there. So now it's sort of up to me what I want to do now. Oh, I need to show you something that's really cool. It took me like a long time to craft because I crafted it from complete scratch. This is a mass fabricator, and this creates UU matter. And I believe I created one before I ran out of power because this thing needs a ridiculous amount of power. I only have like 9 regular solar panels. That's like nothing for this thing. You need like, the last world I had, we had like 33, like 30, 15 something geothermal generators in the nether to power the thing. So you use UU matter, and UU matter basically is sort of like the cheat code kind of thing out of anything, where if you place it in different patterns of different amounts in the crafting area, then you can get different things. So just with one, you can get like 16 stone or 8 wood, but with more and more, you can get more. And with 7 in like an I shape, so here, 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 and here, you can get iridium ore, which makes iridium plates with stuff, which you can then make quantum armor, which is the highest level armor in the game. To show that, the chest plate alone makes you invincible. So, pretty good. Thinking creeper. Need more torches then. Well, that's to show you, and to make it go faster, I mean, it's not going right now at all, really, because I have no power. As you can see, my MFE is so low. But what you can do is you can put in scrap. And scrap is used, it's created actually, from a recycler. So basically you put in whatever you want, any block or item or whatever, and I'm out of power as well. This is just a problem. Well, let me use my generators from coal. Generators use coal to power. And so it uses up a bunch of it and does create a decent amount, but it doesn't make sense because you need a whole bunch of EMC for the coal, and it's easier just to make a solar panel in the long run. So if we power that up, the recycler should get power. So it basically recycles things, and there's a chance for it to turn into scrap. If I turn this off here, this redstone engine, so it won't pump the scrap into the mass fabricator anymore, and I go get like a stack of something, so we can go in here, and I just get a stack of, okay, some gravel, and we put it in there. I can show you it will make scrap. And there is a use for scrap besides the mass fabricator, but it speeds it up a whole bunch. And I wish I could show you how well it does that, but I just don't have power. So maybe next time we can work on the power issue. I think that might be a good idea. I don't know. It's up for you guys. So here's scrap. And if you put it in there, it has, I don't know what the chances are of creating it. But if you put it in the bottom slot, it will speed up the process. It will amplify it for a certain amount of time. But since we have no power, it's not going to do anything. So that's okay. But it would. Right now, see, it has an amplifier, but it's not going. So it won't do anything yet. So we power that on. That way the scrap will come out into pipes. And so this is just a way you can see, I can show you a little bit about pipes. You can see the scrap going down, and it gets pulled into pipes and whatnot. And pipes, I believe, are industrial craft and spasm. So, in order to pull items out of a block, you need a wooden pipe. And you need to power the wooden pipe for it to basically suck. Wooden pipes sort of suck the items out of whatever you have them hooked up to. And in order to power them, you need at least a redstone engine. And redstone engines are most commonly used because they're basically the cheapest thing you can use to power them. And they make the most sense. And you can add more to make it pump out more volume faster. And it will pipe into here, and you can see it pipes, there it goes under there. And you'll see they will come in right there. So that's simplistic pipes. The regular pipes, what those are cobblestone pipes. They're super cheap. Pipes are basically made by two things on either side with a glass in the middle. So I'm going to let him TP to me. So they're very useful, and that is what is actually used in at the quarry. That is putting it into chests. And so something that we can do with the quarry is it's getting lower down, so we might want to wait, but once we're done with that one, we can move it, and then we can filter out all of the cobblestone from it and put it into the recycler. And okay, that was a little bit scary. And the recycler will turn it into scrap for us, and it'll be like we don't need to keep putting stuff in there and all that. So that'll be real nice. Okay, we need to power quarry. It looks like it's run out of the steam engines are out. So put half of that in there, and we can click on that, half of that in there. Steam engines also run off of coal or charcoal or whatever, and they'll power the quarry. You can see the quarry is going and digging stuff. And you'll notice there's water in there, and you'd think that'd be a bad thing, but it's not. It can mine straight through water, and also, if it encounters lava, a quarry will just stop. So the water will turn it to obsidian, and I think it can mine obsidian actually. So that way, it's sort of a safety device in case it runs into lava, which is especially important when you get down to the lower layers where there's lots of lava. So, yeah. So if we bring this back, I can put more in the recycler and condense it and all that stuff. So I don't know if I went up. No. Whew. That's a lot of stuff to get destroyed. That stuff is ridiculously expensive. Oh my goodness. Let's make sure this is on I'm gonna put it onto low focus. Nope, missed him, but I'm gonna stay out of range. No. Alright, well, at least he's away from my EE stuff. E stands for Equivalent Exchange. Come on. Yeah. Killed him. Alright. That's going up quite steadily. This is also another use for getting rid of stuff if you don't have a recycler. So, I think we shall just show you what other people have done a little bit. I'm not going to go into people's houses and stuff. That would be rude. But I can show like the town hall and stuff. And then we shall end off this episode. So first off, let me just put some of this away. I think next time we might go in for, I think we'll do power. Because that's really what's the limiting factors right now. There is this town hall, and if we come inside, it's more of a town hall than a church now. It was fixed. I filed a complaint with the mayor. And so, yeah, pretty cool. So it's a nice little building here. It's quite good architecture. I definitely would give it all up to Lucian, my friend who did that. Some smoke coming out of this. This is his beer pub, which he hasn't actually gotten hops yet, but he did do just one. He cheated some in as an experiment because he hadn't done it before. And this is Foreman Bob. Okay. I think Engineer Phil passed away. That's okay. We'll mourn for his loss. This is the bank. It's quite a nice bank. So I think that's pretty much it. That's all I have to share for you guys. I have started with a floating island thing up there, and I think we're gonna do something really cool. And my idea is, tell me if you like this. We have a bunch of islands, and they're all connected up with like swaying bridges and like railcraft stuff, which is like another mod in here. And so they can like jump from island to island and do all this crazy stuff. So yeah, there it is. I used a machine to create this, and then my friend had UU matter, and so he made some grass blocks with it. You can actually do that to bring it up here to turn all this dirt into grass. So that's what it is. So we're going to kind of make it maybe a little more natural instead of just flat. Yeah, look at the little mini map on the side over there. It's just like an extroverted grass thing. So, anyways, that's all I had to say for right now. We'll do another episode shortly, hopefully. We'll see. And thank you all so much for watching. I really am enjoying this series, so I hope you are too. We'll do some cool stuff next time. Thanks so much for watching. See you all next time.